Mr. President, I move that we recognize the honoree, ang brown beauty ng Senado, my cousin, hindi ko po siya pinsan, kasing itim, Senator Lourdes Nancy Binay.
Senator Nancy Binay is recognized. You may proceed, ma'am.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, honored guests, thank you for the opportunity to address this August chamber for the last time. I must admit, I was hesitant to go through with this valedictory as I am not overly fond of goodbyes. Yet responsibility and tradition must always trump personal desire, and that is why I yield to the wisdom of custom. Many see tradition in a negative light, but perhaps as we see various institutions crumble because they neglect or forget their purpose and jump on every new way that opens up, this is also a reminder for us to look within ourselves and to look back. The Senate is an institution built on tradition, not because we are an old fashioned bunch that stubbornly clings to the past, but because it must, by function, bridge the present and the future to the past. The people have looked to the Senate as a bastion of democracy because the Senate is memory and conscience, because it was built as an ideal, a place where members are expected to uphold decorum and respect alongside their sworn duty to serve the public interest. But I am not here to lecture. Rather, I am here to express my thanks. I entered this chamber 12 years ago under less than ideal circumstances, winning a mandate to serve, but also with a target on my back. Dakilang alalay lang daw ako, pinuna ang kulay ng balat ko. Nasaan si JV? Nasaan si JV? Pati ang mga damit ko, ginawang meme na viral sa social media. They say the Senate is like the stage where every move is scrutinized under glaring light. But I've always believed in making lemonade out of lemons. So I came out with not one, but two books about bullying and the philosophy on niceness and treating other people with respect and love. I am grateful for all the criticism, both the deserved and uncalled for, which has made my skin thicker. We need thick skin in governance, not so we can remain callous to the people's pleas, but so that we can trudge forward and stay true to what we believe in, even when it is unpopular or against the dominant powers. I am also thankful to the Filipino people that has afforded me the opportunity to prove myself, that they have kept an open mind, let go of their prejudices, and accepted me when I was able to show what I was capable of. I wish to thank my colleagues, past and present. As a neophyte who belonged in the minority in 2013, I count myself lucky to have been able to rely on stalwarts such as then Minority Leader Senator Juan Ponce Enrile, among others, to initiate me on the value of rigor and tradition, on the nuances of coalition building and deliberation that is the bulk of our work as lawmakers. I am thankful for having found true friends in the seatmates block. Our work is difficult and asks so much of us. I owe my survival on having friends like you who made working fun despite all the challenges. Maraming salamat sa Senate Secretariat, ang unsung heroes ng kamarang ito. lalo na po sa mga nakasama ko noong ako'y naging chairman ng Committee on Accounts. Nakasama kong nag-iikot halos kada linggo sa new Senate building. Maraming salamat din sa mga COMSEC na na-assign sa lahat ng aking chairmanship. You are the bedrock upon which all our meaningful work is built. To my staff, who have kept me company on this journey like a family. We have gone through the ups and downs and sideward lurches of work amid ever-changing times. I am glad that I have been able to call upon you. I am confident that from here on, you will continue to make a difference wherever you choose to serve. My actual family have served as my compass and shield in the 12 years I have served here and beyond. All the best of me is because of them. To my ex-boyfriend and to my children, thank you for sharing me with our people and understanding that I cannot be a full-time mom because of my other responsibilities. To my father, former Vice President Jejomar Binay, and my mother, Dr. Elenita Binay, from you, I have learned much of what now guides me in service. Esteemed colleagues, I will leave it up to history to judge whether my work was deserving of my position as a senator. I came here with good intentions, armed with a notion of how to apply the teachings of my father, a lifelong public servant, the principles of honor, excellence, and service of our shared alma mater, the University of the Philippines, as well as the principles of Ora et Labora instilled by the St. Scholasticus College in my formative years. I would like to believe that I tried. I have advocated various measures that are close to my heart and poured time and energy towards the many causes that our institution has taken up to serve the people. I am thankful to have been at the forefront of history, even as even as I mourn some of the changes that we have witnessed as a nation. I leave these halls not with a heart that is heavy from regrets, but a heart made full by many kindnesses that I have encountered. Hindi ako nawawalan ng pag-asa ng ang Senado ay mananatiling haligi ng kalayaan na masasandigan ng taong bayan. Salamat sa pagiging bahagi ng yugtong ito ng buhay ko at sana magkakaroon pa din tayo ng pagkakataon na magtulungan para naman sa lungsod na pamumunuan ko. Kaya abangan niyo po ang mga folders na ipapadala ko sa office niyo. Muli po, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Senator Binay. Noted, entered into the record. Session is suspended.